For Brzezinski, the problem with Russia was not just one man, but rather a systemic feature of the Russian soul, inherently prone to expansionism, megalomania, and continual fear and insecurities because of the perpetual feeling of being encircled by enemies caused by post-Napoleonic and post-Second World War II traumas and insecurities that are still very persistent in the nation's literature and culture. Brzezinski recognized that as a threat and warned the West about Putin's neo-imperial ambitions and his political operatives engaged in systemically challenging the new global order in 2008, 2014, and 15. He consistently criticized Putin for undermining Russian democracy since the early 2000s. I want you to slow down and really process what I just said. This guy who developed the strategy that we operate on believes that Russians are defective. He believes that there's something inherent in the Russian soul that makes them expansionist and megalomaniacs and acting in a fear and anger rage. This is the bigotry and bias that the Russians have been talking to us about for 20 years. You know, you never get any of the commentary from Russia presented to you as anything but propaganda or anything but lies. And that's terrible, by the way, because Russia's a normal nation now. It's not the Soviet Union. Putin has problems. They are dictatorial. They are more aggressive and militant. Yes, yes, yes. They're not quite as bad as maybe Saudi Arabia, right? But so since we don't ever listen to them and we're told nothing they say is valuable, you haven't heard this. The Russians have been complaining about being treated like they're defective for 25 years, ever since we started this policy. And they're correct, and that's exactly what we've done.